All right, everybody worldwide, you're now tuned into Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best. And I'm your host, Tom Danger. Back this week with a new episode. And this week we're going to talk about not fitting in. And this one, it kind of bothers me. You know, it's like growing up as a kid, you're given structure in your life. And with that structure, it's sort of like you have to look and act a particular way. Just to get older, and for people to tell you that you need to have greater emotional, what's it called? Like your EQ, like your emotional intelligence. And your emotional intelligence comes from you being unique. So if that's the case, then why is it as children we're given a structure to where you need to fit in? Right? So I can tell you like a personal story about me. So growing up as a kid, I never had the cool styles that other people had. Right? So everybody else was rocking Chuck Taylors, and I had Skips that weren't even Chuck Taylors. They were just like no name brand anything. And because of that, I was ostracized and belittled and snapped and talked about, and I wasn't a cool kid. Killed my self-esteem, made me feel bad. But at the same time, it helped me to develop my own personal character. Because after you are bashed for so long, if you're strong enough and if you have the right people in your corner, you'll build up a certain amount of resistance and being confident in who you are for not fitting in. And it also goes along the lines of when you go to work, right? And business school is the perfect example, right? And I say this from firsthand experience, but I've never been to business school, but I've worked in a business school environment. So when you're in business school, you're trained to do interviews, and you're taught to answer questions a particular way. You're taught to, wear your blue suit tailored a particular way, with your white shirt a particular way, with your brown shoes a particular way, and your brown belt to match, right? So now you're fitting in. But what separates you from the crowd? It's that unique thing about yourself that separates you from the crowd, right? Now, you can go in an interview, you can have on red shoes, and a person may look at you like you're crazy, but if you rock it with confidence, they'll say, wow, those are some pretty unique shoes that you have on. But at what point in life are we taught to embrace ourselves being different when growing up as children and all through our young adulthood, we're taught a certain structure to fit in? And I'm here to say, don't fit in. There's no need for you to fit in. And I think that millennials have basically nailed it. So when we look at them and they have tattoos on their faces and their hair is in different colors and they don't care about the things that we care about, it's embracing being unique. But the question is, for the Generation X, we weren't taught that. And that's the wonderful sound of my wife's phone in the background because she has no regard for me recording, but I still love her because she has the house looking beautiful for the holidays. So thank you, Grace. Let's give Grace a round of applause. Thank you, Grace, for decorating the home and making it look so beautiful and everything else that's going on. She's taking a gentle bow, although you cannot see her because it's a podcast, but she's very appreciative of it. Right? So ask yourself this week, what am I going to do so that I do not fit in? And am I going to embrace it? Is this truly who I am? Or am I just doing something just to fit in with the crowd? All right. And until next week, Tom Danger with Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best.